bring it close to you so it can be on hand. You will also need our old friend, the cutlery knife. If you don't have a Play-Doh knife, cutlery knives work best, and then they can be washed after we worked with them, and everything is going to be clean and safe to use again. So get a cutlery knife, the one that is not sharp at all, that is only used for cutting our food when we dine. Don't go around the room with the knife. Place it on the table and only use it at the table. Maybe you have to talk to mommy about a safe place on the table where you can work with the Play-Doh, because you know it's very sticky and we don't want it to stick to the dinner table. So press pause on the video, prepare the things that we talked about, and then we will continue. Okay, if you have all the things, or at least some of the things in front of you, now we are ready to start. But if you haven't watched the previous videos, please go and watch it, because it's important to know all the things that we talked about in the yesterday's video. It will only take you a few minutes. You can find it in a link under this video in the description. Okay, I think we're ready to start. So yesterday we talked about, do you remember? That's right, how to divide stuff. About division. Can you say division? Good job. Okay, do you remember what we divided? We divided what? A piece of bread. We cut out circles and we divided it in halves and then in quarters. Can you say halves? That's right. And quarters. Can you say quarters? That's right. Good job. Okay. Take your Play-Doh and squish it to make it soft and malleable. Okay. This time we will cut out another shape from the Play-Doh. Okay, once it's a nice soft ball, let's squash it down and pat it down until it's a rather big flat chunk. Can we do that? That's right, keep working. Put your fingers into it. You can press it with your fingers a little bit or a lot bit. Work, work, work. Work it through. You can put it on the table and try to press it out some more and try to spread it out some more. You don't need it too big. Okay, are you still working? Keep going. Keep going. If you need to press the pause button on the video until you're ready with your circle, go ahead and then continue watching when you're ready, all right? Okay, now we will cut out a square out of our patty. So I will just cut the sides first to have nice even sides on the two sides, and then I will cut the top and the bottom, trying to make it a square and not a rectangle. Yes, remember? A square, a rectangle, a square, a rectangle. We want to make a square. So I'm cutting the top and the bottom flat, and I have sort of a square here. Now, let's try and cut this square in half. How many halves we have in one square? Do we have one? I know you know this. We have 2. Good job. Now put the 2 halves back together on the board and let's try to cut our square in quarters. Do you remember what quarters are? Each quarter is 1/4 of the whole thing. So a quarter is just a piece, the same like 3 more pieces. And if we put them together, the 4 pieces, the 4 quarters, make a whole. So how many quarters do we have in a whole square? Shall we count? 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. Okay. Now take the excess Play-Doh that you cut out and squish it and work it until they're all stuck together. The pieces make a nice ball. And then let's roll it into a Play-Doh rope. Roll, roll, roll your Play-Doh gently with your palms. Merrily, 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 we will learn some math. Woo, a Play-Doh rope. Are you ready? Keep working until you have a nice rope. Again, if you need some more time to make your rope, just press the pause button right there on the video, and when you're ready, just press play again. Okay. Place your Play-Doh rope in front of you, flat like this. And now we will cut it in half. Do you remember what is a half? It is exactly the middle of the thing. So these 2 parts are the same. If they are not the same, they aren't halves. If they are the same, we can call them halves. So 1/2 is the same like the other half. Now let's cut these halves again in the middle and make each half and split in each half in 2. Okay, now how many parts of the rope do we have? What? Now how many parts of the rope do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that we have 4 parts that are absolutely the same and they all make the line, what do we call them? In how many parts did we split the rope? 1, 2, 3, 4. In 4 parts. Because there are 4 parts that are absolutely the same, we call them That's right, quarters. How many quarters in the whole rope? 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. Okay. Now let's try something with a Lego. Get 4 pieces that are the same size. They can be different colors, but they have to be the same size. And build our tower of Lego. So this tower is the whole tower. It is not cut, it is not split. But let's say I want to take 1/4 off, because 1/4 just don't fit. So I don't want 4/4. I only want my tower to be built of 3/4. Let's take one off. I call this quarter because it's the same size like the other three, and there are 4 all together. 4/4 all together make a whole, and one whole part can be divided in 4 equal quarters. They're equal because they are the same like the others. So we're taking 1/4 off. And how many quarters do we have left now in the tower? Let's count. 1, 2,